Alright guys, we're going to try this one more time. I'm going to sit a little further back from his enclosure and see if there's not some issue with being closer to the chain link. And we're going to see if we can't get this signal to last a little bit longer. So I apologize that the video is not going to be quite as clear, but hopefully we can stay up and running. So Katie, you were talking about best day ever.
Yes, as far as enrichment, so we rated on a 0, 1, 2, or 3. And this would certainly be a 3. He's engaged in it. He is licking it, he's sniffing it, he's rubbing his whole body on it. It is lasting more than a couple seconds, so he is certainly loving it. It's not something, even though it's a 3, it's not something that we'll do with him too often. Just like if I was able to eat cake for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, although that sounds amazing at first, eventually I would get tired of it. So we want to make sure that it's a treat for them and something that they enjoy and continue to enjoy. So he paints probably about once a month, just depending on what's going on, but it's certainly something that we have marked down as something that they enjoy doing, or he enjoys doing. I do want to say, if we lose you guys again, we probably won't try it live again, but what we'll do is get video and throw that video up on Facebook as soon as we get back up top, just so that we're not having to continue to torture you and we can get some good video of him. But hopefully there's the Ocelot roll. We'll be able to stick, you'll be able to stick with us, and our internet will hang tight for the next few minutes.
Are we going to give Magoo a bath after this?
That's a great question. No. So just like your house cat at home, he's got that papille, or that rough tongue, and he will work on cleaning himself, and he'll get that off of him. He might be a little colored for the next day or so, but he'll take care of all of that and clean himself off. That is something that we do not have to worry about, thankfully. He may sparkle for a little bit though. I see some glitter in there, and it just matches his shining personality. And as Catherine was saying, that these guys do have multiple vocalizations. The growl, though, is probably their most favorite. Are you done? That growl can, of course, mean a lot of things. I like to liken it to a smile. A smile doesn't always mean that you're happy. I smile a lot when I'm terrified on a roller coaster, and I'm trying to remind myself, oh yeah, this is fun, I decided to do this. So a growl can mean a lot of different things. It could mean that he's excited. Could also mean that this is mine, you can't take it. So there's good growl. So it's not something that we always know exactly what he's talking about. Right now it's probably oh, this is super exciting, I'm glad to start my Monday morning with some painting, but also don't come too close.
What will we do with these paintings after we get them back from Mr. Magoo?
So today part of Magoo's paintings will go to the winners of anybody who submits and is randomly chosen for our activity. Our activity today is to create a salt painting, which is a different type of painting, and the directions will be online. So we will randomly choose from the submissions of those salt paintings to receive part of the Pawcasso. We also have these for sale in our gift shop. When our gift shop is open, we're trying to figure out a way to sell them online. The thing that makes that a little difficult is they're all original. They're not, you know, so we're trying to figure out how to make that work online as far as being able to sell these. But the money that goes of things bought in our gift shop, the money stays here for our educational programming, our costs to run the facility, and of course for the animals too. What do you think, Magoo? I don't know. I think I found some more scent. So ocelots live in Central and South America. There's actually a small population of them that live... Oh, sorry, I had to sit all the way down. Are you gonna come show us your new look? Hear that growl. So, sorry, I got distracted by him. Ocelots live in Central and South America. There is a small population up in Mexico, as well as a small population in Texas. There's about 50 in Texas, which is fantastic. Their numbers should be higher in the southwestern part of the United States. They were once hunted to near extinction due to their gorgeous coats, if you can see how handsome he is. Unfortunately, people decided it wasn't the ocelots that should be wearing the coats, that people wanted to wear the coats instead. It takes between 30 and 35 ocelots to make a single standard size coat. Luckily, because they were put on the endangered species list, they are a protected species now, and their numbers are increasing, which is fantastic news. It's also something to keep in mind that these guys should be able to walk back and forth between the United States and Central and South America to help keep the populations diverse. Sorry, the flies are crazy right now. And so we want to make sure that these guys have freedom to roam where they need to be. You notice too, he's starting to clean himself off. You notice he's got something on him. He doesn't like it on his paws. He likes to shake his paws, try to get it off his paws. These guys are what we call opportunistic hunters. They will eat almost anything that comes by. And of course, if you remember, we talked about previously, one of their favorite ways to hunt is to play dead. What they'll do is drape themselves over a tree branch and play dead for hours, waiting for a troop of monkeys to come by or an unsuspecting animal. Monkeys are naturally very curious, so what they will do is wander up on the ocelot and decide what's going on. And when they get too close, the ocelot will of course wake up and grab the monkey. I kind of liken it to ordering a pizza. It's a whole lot easier for that pizza to be delivered to you than having to go get it. So we're gonna see if we can swing around and find Magoo again. He may be done with us for the day. We're gonna try to get up without busting.
You will also get a quick shot of one of our keepers.
Keeper Kara!
Keeper Kara! Good morning!
Just changing out Magoo's water. Making sure he's got fresh water. So Magoo's hanging up on his den box. Find a nice sunny spot. So it's going to be rather warm today. He'll probably spend the morning in the sun. And then later in the day, as it gets a little warmer, he'll go find a shady spot. These guys are primarily nocturnal. Magoo, though, is awake for most of the day just because that's when everything's happening around the sanctuary, and that's when he gets fed. But typically in the wild, these guys are going to be active at night versus the day.
We had somebody ask if the cats like catnip.
Oh, just like your cat at home, it is going to be dependent on the individual animal. So both my cats at home love catnip, but I've certainly met cats who sniff it and walk away. So that is the same with these guys. I don't know for Magoo specifically as whether he likes catnip or not. That would be a good thing to try out with him.
I feel like ocelots in general weren't overly crazy about
Didn't
catnip.
really care about it. Yeah.
They like those muskier scents.
Yeah.
And weren't as excited about like the herbier scents.
Well, there you go.
For sure, the musky scents.
Yes.
Good gracious.
Yes. Yes. Any other questions? All right, so we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to let Magoo get back to his whatever he's doing, his bath that he'll give himself today. So we will be back with a live on Wednesday. Wednesday we're going to meet the Caracals, and then Friday, of course, we're going to go feeding. But tomorrow, tune in with us. The time is just a little bit different, 10:15. We've got special enrichment we're handing out to celebrate and to kick off our Giving Tuesday now. We have an amazing anonymous donor who has agreed to match up to $17,000 to help us out during this time, which is amazing. So tune in tomorrow, 10:15. It'll be on our website. Yeah, it'll be especially on Facebook. But tune in 10:15 tomorrow morning for that and kicking off, and hopefully we are able to double that $17,000 match, which of course is going to help us out during this difficult time. So I want to thank you for joining us this Monday morning. If you're in North Carolina, get out and enjoy this gorgeous day. If you're not, we hope that you stay safe wherever you are, and we will see you tomorrow at 10:15. Bye guys.